guys, welcome to Brandy Cherie TV. My name is Brandy and I'm coming at you guys with a video for my respiratory school update. 1 month update. God, time is just flying. It's really a month and a half, so time is really flying. So if you guys are interested, just keep watching. Just to start the video off, I wanted to start off about why I wanted to make these videos. So I wanted to make these videos because I just wanted something that I can personally look back on. Maybe when it's a time of when I need a little bit of like a pick-me-up, or maybe like in the end when I graduate, I can really just look at all my progress. And I feel like this is a good way to do it. Just video recording myself and helping other people on the way if you guys are interested. So yeah. That's really why I wanted to make these videos. Okay, so let's get into this video. 1 month and a half of respiratory school has been complete hell. I'm just gonna say it, it's been hell. Like, the studying is so much studying. And I know like people are gonna look at the video, or when I tell people like it's a bunch of studying, they're like, of course it's gonna be a bunch of studying, but you don't really know how much studying it is until you get into the program. Like, I'm not sure if it's because I haven't been a full-time student in a long time, or if the work is just really that dense. But I personally feel like the work is just that dense. Right now I'm taking 4 classes. One is a patient evaluation class. One is a respiratory procedures class, which pretty much just goes over the equipment, cardiopulmonary A&P class, and also a clinical class. It's not a clinical, like a hospital on-site clinical, but I want to say like it's a clinical stimulation class, like how to deal with like delivering bad news and stuff like that. So the work is definitely hard. It's definitely hard. The amount of studying that I have to do for each class is really wearing on. The first week or so, of course, things were going by smoothly, but like when I tell you, I don't know if it's just my brain was just trying to take in so much information, but I would come home, literally go to sleep through the night, and wake up like tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's just how tired I was. It's been really tiring, and I'm sure everybody knows that this isn't news. The way that I learn, I have to drill it in my head. Like, I take pre-notes before class, take notes in class, take notes afterwards to combine my pre-notes and the notes that I took in class together. And then I also make like a shit ton of flashcards. Let me just show it to you, because this is the way I learn. Okay, I have this little cute little doohickey that holds my flashcards. Let me just show you how many flashcards I made for one class for one chapter. Do you see how thick this is? Do you see how thick this is? Sis, this is one chapter. This is one chapter. And I did pretty damn good on the exam, so I'm kind of happy. Okay, I lied. Okay, let me see. This is actually, okay, this is one chapter, but it's still pretty freaking thick. This is a lot of work. And this is legit like a whole pack of index cards just by itself. That's just the way I study. So, I mean, it may be easier for other people, and they may not even be tired when they get home. But the way that I learn with these flashcards, pre-notes, post-notes, and, you know, it's just a lot. It's a lot, and I'm definitely tired, but it's definitely been working in my advantage. One thing I will say about these classes, because they are classes that apply to my actual job, I am a lot more happy in a way. Like, I'm a lot more excited to learn about these things because I know that I have to apply this. It's not something that like, oh, I'm a respiratory major, but I'm taking art. You know what I mean? Like, so aside from the studying, there has been a lot of money that I've been spending, girl. This money, I'm not sure where I'm getting it from, but I'm making it happen. Scrubs, stethoscopes, the books. It costs a lot of money. So if you guys, they prefer us not to have a job, sis, I'm not quitting my job. Y'all knew this. Y'all knew I wasn't quitting my job. So let's just skip over that and act like I didn't hear you. If you don't have a job, or if you are gonna quit your job for this program, Of course, you know this, but save your coins, save your money. It's gonna be things where just now we have this glitch in our scrub system where they were holding the money that I paid for the scrubs, but it still said decline on their end, but I still didn't have the money, so I had to pay the extra money for it to go through. And then, it was just a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of money. So definitely save y'all's money. That would be my tip to myself. Be ready to spend those coins, sis. And they told us before we came in, I don't even have the handbook. They told us before we came in, like, you're gonna spin a grip. Like, so be ready for it. I was ready, but I wasn't that ready. I wasn't like, okay. I wasn't ready to let it go. That's what it was. I was not ready to let the money go. So be ready to let the money go, sis. Be ready to let it go. But I will definitely say this is making me work on my time management so much. Like I said before, when I would come home, oh, the sun is going down. I have to hurry up. Like when I said before, when I would come home and I would go to sleep and I would wake up at like 5 a.m., boom, lost a whole night of studying. And you cannot get behind in programs like this. You can't get behind, period, in school, but especially in this program, because they're always gonna build off of what we learned yesterday, what we learned last month. You're always gonna have to reference back to that material. So make sure, if anything, you're staying on top of it. This is what I've been trying to do, and maybe that's why I'm so tired, but whatever, I'll get used to it. Please stay on top of the study. As y'all see, I am natural. I've been having the time to do my hair, but I can tell it's gonna get to that point where it's like, I'm so tired, I'm just gonna sleep on it and not twist it up. I don't know who I think I am when I do that, but listen, it'd be a whole hot mess when I wake up. Girl, I'm gonna work on that. I don't know if I have any other naturals out there that have the problem with taking care of their natural hair, because it does take time, not a lot of time, but definitely it definitely takes time. It definitely takes time to tend to your natural hair. A lot of people have been recommending braids and like sew-ins, which I do alternate between, but I'm really just trying to make my hair as healthy as possible and not be lazy. So if you are a natural girl, just know your hair is just gonna be another like 15 minutes that you have to take out of your day to do, or God forbid you have like a wash day. Girl, I am here for you and I'm praying. Just know I am praying for you, okay? Even though it has been super challenging and like, I don't know if I really got into the depth of how challenging it is, it's definitely so worth it. It's something that, I don't know, it's like the first month, it's like, this is what I'm gonna be doing for X amount of years. Maybe not for the rest of my life, but definitely for a good chunk of my life, this is what I'm gonna be worried about. Like, this is what I'm about to be doing and making money off of. This is what I'm about to be doing. So it's definitely been, even though it's been like super hard and stressful, it's definitely been so rewarding. I really like the fact that I'm doing something that's actually applying to my career. If you're in college, then you know, like, taking these classes that have nothing to do with what you're doing, it's annoying and it's time consuming, because you can be, you the whole time I was in the class, I took like theater. I was like, what am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with this information? what am I gonna do with this information? But now that I'm in class, I'm like so into it. I'm like taking notes all the time. Like, I don't know, I'm just so into it. I'm into it. I like it. I like what I'm doing. I like what's going on. Let me just give you guys some tips. And this is just the way that I've been learning so far for this month and a half. This is what's been working for me. So I hope that you guys take heed of these tips. Maybe it's not for you, maybe it is, but maybe you can get something from it. I don't know. I'll give you guys some studying tips. So for me, I'm more of a learner where I have to write it down multiple times for me to get it. So what I do is I take pre-notes, notes during class, and then I take post-notes to sum up those notes and to make it like a mini study guide, if you know what I mean. That way I get it. I kind of get it. But on top of that, I also make flashcards. Flashcards are my best friend for the next 18 months. This is just the way I learn. So I'll take, whatever's on the slide, put it on a flashcard, because I find that after I've been looking at my notes for so long, I kind of get, you know, the gist of what it's supposed to say, rather than me actually conceptualizing it and learning it. And for this program, if you cannot conceptualize any of these materials, then you will not learn it. You won't be able to actually apply it to a patient, which is our whole job. So I definitely recommend flashcards. Be as specific as you want. I write down the key things that my professor stresses on and the key things that help me, that I feel like are the most important. I see people with flashcards that may have like, let me show you one. These are my flashcards from like years ago, but they may be like super dense, and then there are flashcards that, you know, you may not have too much stuff in. You may just have like 1 or 2 words or 1 or 2 lines in it. But definitely do not compare your flashcards or your notes to anybody else. If you need to write it all down, girl, write it all down so you can get it, okay? Next, as you've seen in these flashcards, I use a lot of color. I feel like the color just helps me, I don't know, not get bored with it, if you will. And it also, in my notes, it also helps me, let me get my notes. It also helps me kind of know when a break is. Like say if we're talking about one thing and then maybe he goes to a different slide, I'll write it out in one color or one slide, next one, and just like that. And I still do highlight the key points. So yeah, colors, flashcards, colors on the flashcards, those are the things that kind of help me out. I feel like reading in black or all blue, it kind of just gets, I feel like it just gets like it's too much, and I'm just not interested in it anymore. I don't know. Also, y'all knew this was coming. A planner. This just says, oh hey 2018. And I put everything in this planner, personal, school, everything, like readings, tests, doctor's appointments, tooth appointments, whatever. Y'all get what I'm saying. All of those things. I put it in my planner. This is gonna be for October. As y'all see, I had one goal, and that's B's on my exam. I'm striving for excellence, okay? I want an A, but a B plus, a B, I'm in there. I mean, definitely learn the way you need to learn and apply it, no matter how much work you have to do. Like I said, I have to drill it in my head. But if that's what it's gonna take to make a good grade and for me to really understand it and give the patient the best care possible, that's just what I'm gonna do. Also, I know this is kind of far left, but a water bottle. Sis, I be thirsty. I be running around, we're in the library after class or in between classes. Water is like $2 on campus. Get a water bottle, sis. Also, pack your lunch. Money is going to like feel like water in your hands when you're on campus. That's not even like a studying tip. That's just a real life tip. Pack your lunch, like school, social life, friends, personal life. It's definitely been hard for me to juggle because I am 22, so I still do like to get lit, but it's like I can't get too lit, drunk and hungover. You need like a whole day. I need like a whole day to recover. If I get lit, I need about till 6, 7 o'clock p.m. the next day, and then all right, maybe I'm up to get a cup of water. But sis, I'm out. I can't do it. So I think that's it. I know I was like rambling a lot and like jumping to one, but then going back to like the first thing I said, I'm gonna try to make sense of it when I edit it, but if I don't, I'm so sorry if it comes off as confusing. My email is always open. My DMs are always open. I will leave all of my social medias down below. So be free to just ask me any questions. If you guys are new coming in and you have any questions, I'm only a month and a half in, so I can't answer too many, but I will try my best to answer all of them. Or maybe if you are in the program and we can just go through this struggle, go through this journey together, sis. We can go through this together, okay? So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe to Brandy Cherie TV.